Okay, Kylie Jenner is facing backlash after asking for donations from fans to help pay for her makeup artist's medical bills. Kylie shared his GoFundMe page on Instagram with a plea to contribute after she gave $5,000 of her own money. The page was set up by his family after he got into a car accident. So far, it has raised almost $100,000, but Twitter wasn't on board. One person tweeted, quote, Kylie Jenner bought her toddler a $15,000 handbag, but is asking her fans for money. Another said Kylie Jenner really asked us for money like we made the Forbes list. And another person tweeted, imagine being that rich and still begging for regular people with regular incomes to help your friends. Someone make it make sense. What do we think?
I'll jump in. I'm going to defend Kylie on this one. You know what I mean? Just because you're rich or you have a successful business doesn't mean everyone can have their hands out and expect everyone to pay for everything, especially medical bills. It's one thing to pay for dinner, but to expect someone to pay for their medical bills. Let me tell you what Kylie Jenner did for this person. She gets paid $1 million per post. That was back in 2018, so it's probably more now. She put a post out for this person worth $1 million, and he has $100,000, which is plenty of money to pay for his bills now. So I thought she did a good thing. You can't help everybody with cash all the time. I'm going to take her side on this one.
I'm only going to challenge you, and I agree with you 1,000%. I agree with you here. However, I don't know the semantics when it comes to, is she his employer? Being that he's her makeup artist. If she's okay, I was just gonna say, okay, let me just finish my statement. I was just gonna say, because this has happened, and I think this does shine a light on what our healthcare system is like here in America. If she is her employer and he doesn't have any sort of medical insurance, I would only hope that she would rise to that occasion and help him. But if he's not the employer, I think giving any amount of money or attention, to Jeff's point, is admirable.
Yeah, I think that it might have come, essentially, from my understanding of the situation, he's the friend of her makeup artist, so she was helping a friend of a friend. And even if it was her makeup artist, if that were, and I understand what you're saying, Sam, if it was like an employee or an independent contractor or something, I would hope that she would have taken over and just paid what needed to be paid. Seeing as how, if that's your employee, I think I would have done everything in my power to make sure that my team's good. Like, if I'm eating, we should all get fed, right? But I think it's something different if you were just touched by someone's story, by the proximity to them. And I think that's what she was trying to do. And at the time, I think it was at $6,000 or something. They were looking for 10. So she put 5,000 in to put them over, and then they've since made the goal larger. So I don't see any reason to come for Kylie on this.
Have you guys all gone insane?
What are you talking about?
Are you serious?
What?
She could touch Erica. She could touch her debit card and just pay for this. Yeah, but she has more money than Iron Man. She can go ahead and just make this done, because if it is the $1 million post, Jeff, then she could just give him the $1 million and be done with it. Yeah, and I think that would be good for that would be $1 million in promotion.
This is just one story. Why do they say don't feed the animals when you go to a zoo or something? Because you give one something, and then all of a sudden there's 2, and then there's 30, and then there's 500 animals that you have to feed. That's no different than with people, right? Everyone's going to come with their hands out if you're paying everybody's bills.
And we don't know what stories she has helped out behind closed doors, right? But hey, I hear you, Al. I do.